Assalamu alaikum. Factoring, quadratic functions. This is our subject for today. The general form of a quadratic function is given by ax squared plus bx plus c. So a, b, c are real numbers. C is the last term and which is constant. Actually, we have here two main rules about factoring. Depends on the sign of the last term c. Rule number 1, if the last term c is positive, this means there are two equal signs, and by looking at the sign of the middle term bx, the middle is positive, so we will take positive inside the brackets. By assuming the coefficient of x squared equals 1. Let's take the first example, x squared plus 10x plus 24. The last term, 24, is positive and also the middle one. By choosing the factors of 24, 6 and 4, rather than choosing other factors, because if I add them together, I will get the middle term plus 10x. That's why I am choosing these factors exactly. Again, the last term c is positive. This means there are two equal signs. And by looking at the sign of the middle term bx, here the middle is negative. So we will take negative in the factoring bracket. As an application on this case, let's take the example x squared minus 6x plus 9. 9, the last term, is positive. This means we have two equal signs and has the factors 3 and 3. The middle term is negative 6x. So, according to the sign of middle term, I will choose two negative signs inside the brackets. If we add negative 3 and negative 3, we will get the middle term negative 6x. Now, let's take rule number 2 of factoring. Rule number 2. If the last term c is negative, this means there are two different signs inside the brackets. Now, by looking at the middle term bx, this term is positive, then the bigger factor in value will take positive sign and the smaller factor will take the negative sign. As an example of this case, x squared plus 7x minus 30, according the last term negative 30, the signs inside the brackets will be different. I will choose the factors 3 and 10 of the number 30 because if we add them with different signs, we will get the middle term plus 7x. That's why I am choosing these two factors. And the last case of rule 2, the last term c is negative and also the middle term is negative. So the signs are different inside the brackets and the bigger factor in value will take negative sign according the middle term bx. Then the smaller one will take the positive sign. Now let's take the example x squared minus x minus 6. Last term 6 is negative. The middle term negative x is also negative. The factors of 6 are 3 and 2. And the factor 3, which is the bigger in value, will take the negative sign. And then the factor 2 will take the positive sign to get the middle term, negative x. Keep tuned and stay around. Subscribe to my channel, Abrar Qadan. Thank you.